5, 6, and... Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I don't know.
If you deliberately sabotage my...
An intimidating teacher sets his sights on a talented music conservatory student in the film Whiplash. It is just one of the movies up for big honors tonight at the Academy Awards. BBC.com's deputy culture editor and movie buff Christian Blauvelt joins us live to talk about the nominees. Welcome back to CBS 2.
Andrea, thanks so much for having me.
So as we just saw, some heavy topics in movies this year.
Very much so, and a lot of drama in the categories as well. You know, at the Oscars, a lot of times the major categories are decided weeks or even months in advance. There isn't a lot that's up in the air, but this year there are a lot of toss-ups.
There are some toss-ups. So we're going to talk about the 5 main categories, starting with Best Supporting Actor, where we got Mark Ruffalo, Robert Duvall, Ethan Hawke, Edward Norton, J.K. Simmons, who we just saw in Whiplash. Who do you think comes out on top in this category?
Definitely J.K. Simmons. Even 6 months ago, he was the front runner to win. He plays a borderline psychopath music instructor in Whiplash. It's the kind of in-your-face performance that the Oscars love.
Almost tough to watch.
Seriously, yeah, it really is.
Let's talk about Best Supporting Actress. There's a lot of people in this category, of course. Patricia Arquette in Boyhood, Emma Stone in Birdman, Laura Dern in Wild, Meryl Streep, Into the Woods, Keira Knightley in The Imitation Game. I mean, Patricia Arquette has had so much momentum, it seems, going into the Oscars.
Oh, absolutely. She has drawn near universal praise for her performance as a struggling mother in Boyhood. She's definitely going to win. The only spoiler I could potentially see there is Emma Stone for Birdman. Everybody loves her, but I think the Academy's going to wait a few years to give her an Oscar.
Because Patricia Arquette won the SAG and she won the Golden Globe.
Exactly.
Let's talk now about some of the bigger categories. Best Actor, Steve Carell in Foxcatcher, Bradley Cooper, American Sniper, Eddie Redmayne, The Theory of Everything, Michael Keaton in Birdman, Benedict Cumberbatch in The Imitation Game.
This is one of the most exciting categories of the night because the momentum for months had been for Michael Keaton in Birdman, playing basically a version of himself. But the past couple months, Eddie Redmayne playing Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything has swept in, won the Golden Globe, the Screen Actors Guild Award, the BAFTA, and the Academy loves performances about people who've overcome obstacles. Stephen Hawking certainly qualifies. I think Eddie Redmayne's going to win.
You don't think Bradley Cooper has a shot?
I don't think so. He could be a spoiler, possibly, but I think it's going to come down to Michael Keaton or Eddie Redmayne.
All right, let's talk about Best Actress. We have Marion Cotillard in 2 Days, One Night, Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything, Julianne Moore in Still Alice, Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl, and then Reese Witherspoon, again, up for an award for her role in Wild.
This is one of the least contentious categories of the night. This is definitely going to Julianne Moore for Still Alice for her really moving performance as an early onset Alzheimer's patient. Julianne Moore is one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood. She's never won an Oscar. People feel she's overdue. Tonight it's going to happen.
And it's her time tonight. We'll see. All right, let's talk about Best Picture. We have several on the board. Whiplash, American Sniper, Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Boyhood. A lot on the list this year. This
is the most exciting category by far because really anything could win. It's a total toss-up. The two frontrunners really are Boyhood, which has near universal appeal with its depiction of growing up, and Birdman, which is about an actor in the movie business. Hollywood loves to honor itself, but American Sniper, huge blockbuster. It's made over $300 million at the box office. Could possibly win if the Academy wants to honor a really popular film.
Let me ask you about that, because the Oscars are not known for honoring films that are really the most popular. Does that hurt American Sniper's chances?
It's possible. There's been a lot of controversy in recent years just about that issue. In fact, when The Dark Knight wasn't nominated for Best Picture, they expanded the roster of nominees up to 10. We'll see. We'll see.
This is one of the toss-up categories. You say you're going with Boyhood.
I'm going with Boyhood.
Okay. We'll follow up with you and see how you how all of your picks work out later tonight.
Okay.
Thank you, Christian. I appreciate you coming in.